friends, let's sing our goats a song. Let's get out our hands and we'll sing. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Hola, hello, hola, hello. Give yourself a hug. Hola, hello, hola, hello. Sit down nice and snug. Abre tus manos, cierra tus manos. Vamos a aplaudir. Abre tus manos, cierra tus manos. Muévelas así. Abre tus manos, cierra tus manos. Pósalas aquí. Awesome, friends. All right, friends. We're going to get out our hands now and say a rhyme about those 3 billy goats gruff. It's called Trip, Trap, Trip, Trap. This is a good rhyme to do when you're sitting down. It's also a good rhyme to do if you have rhythm sticks, but we're just going to use our hands today. You can use rhythm sticks if you watch the video another time. It goes like this. You slap your legs like this. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Across the bridge they come. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Crossing one by one. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Baby takes a stroll. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Over the sleeping troll. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Louder taps I hear. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Middle goat is near. Trip, trap, trip, trap. In stomps the biggest goat. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Troll goes in the moat. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Across the bridge they come. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Crossing one by one. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Baby takes a stroll. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Over the sleeping troll. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Louder taps I hear. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Middle goat is near. Trip, trap, trip, trap. In stomps the biggest goat. Trip, trap, trip, trap. Troll goes in the moat. Ioka's goat liked to run away, and I think that the goats in this pasture like to move around a lot too. I have a rhyme for us about a goat that went on a little journey. So let's get out our hands. The goat went around the cow in the corn, under the haystack, up the hill, and down the hill, over the fence, through the door, and was back in time to meet the farmer. The goat went around the cow in the corn, under the haystack, up the hill, and down the hill, over the fence, through the door, and was back in time to meet the farmer. A farm like this has lots of animals. You might have just heard a rooster crowing in the background. We have a song now about ducks. Ducks often live on farms too. This is called All the Little Ducks Go Upside Down, and you're going to get out your hands like this. We're going to pretend that our hands are ducktails. All the little ducks go upside down, upside down, upside down. All the little ducks go upside down as they dabble at the bottom of the pond. All their little tails go wiggle, waggle, wiggle, wiggle, waggle, wiggle, wiggle, waggle, wiggle. All their little tails go wiggle, waggle, wiggle as they dabble at the bottom of the pond. All their little beaks go snap, 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 snap. All their little beaks go snap, snap, snap as they dabble at the bottom of the pond. All the little ducks go upside down, upside down, upside down. All the little ducks go upside down as they dabble at the bottom of the pond. All their little tails go wiggle, waggle, wiggle, wiggle, waggle, wiggle, wiggle, waggle, wiggle. All their little tails go wiggle, waggle, wiggle as they dabble at the bottom of the pond. All their little beaks go snap, 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 snap. All their little beaks go snap, snap, snap as they dabble at the bottom of the pond. Hello, friends! I'm Miss Jana. I'm here on Liberation Farm with Holly Petrillo. She has some wonderful animals on this farm, and we had a few questions to ask her today. So, could you tell us a little bit about you and your farm?
Sure. So, we're located in southern Portage County in Almond, and we have lots of animals on our farm, including goats, lots of goats, and lots of baby goats this time of year. And chickens, as you can see in the background, those are egg-laying chickens, so they produce really delicious eggs. We also have pigs, and we have rabbits, and they all rotate around our farm, going wherever the grass is. So we move them around, so they always have fresh grass to eat.
Wonderful. How many goats do you have?
This spring we had 28 babies, and that was from about 15 moms. And then we have one big dad goat, our buck. His name is Kudu. And then some goats from last spring that are, about almost a year and a half old. So in total, I don't know, it's over 50. Yeah.
Wow. How do you take care of the goats?
Well, they're pretty self-sufficient. We mostly just have to move them to when they're done with an area, when they've eaten all the grass, we got to move them to another spot. Make sure they have water, especially when it's hot. They don't drink a lot of water, but they do need clean, fresh water. And they need shelter if there's a storm or if it's raining or something. So they have a little portable house that follows them along, that we move with them. But that's about it. They're really easy in the summertime. In the winter, they need a little more shelter, and they eat hay in the winter time. So we've got to make sure they have plenty of food, plenty of hay. But yeah, they're pretty easy compared to some of the other animals. They're less needy.
What do the goats like to eat? You said hay in the winter time and grass in the summertime.
Yeah, actually their favorite food is anything that's woody, like a tree or a shrub. They like tree bark, or little small woody stuff. They'd prefer that over grass. But we try to get them into wooded areas, in our woods and other people's woods. We actually move them around to other people's woods so they can eat plants that people don't want in their woods. So they really like those kinds of things. But then they eat grass, and they like wildflowers a lot and clover. So yeah, they're not too picky. They kind of eat whatever we give them, but they have preferences for sure. And the woody stuff is mainly their preference.
Okay. What do the goats like to do all day?
Eat. Eat and lounge. If it's really warm during the day, then you can find them just all laying sprawled out in the shade during the hot time of the day. And then, so they eat a lot in the morning and in the evening when it's cooler. But on a day like today, when it's really just nice and warm, they'll kind of just eat all day. That's pretty much it. The little ones hop around and chase each other and play, so that's a really fun thing to watch. They're very playful, the little ones are. And sometimes the females will kind of butt each other, show them who's boss, but otherwise, yeah, they're just kind of around, and they are curious, so they come up when we come outside and come say hi to us.
Are the goats friendly? Can people pet them and play with them?
Yeah, they're not aggressive at all. They're not mean, but some of them are more scared of people than others. So if they come up to you, then you're welcome. Anyone's welcome to pet them, and there are several that like people and like to be pet. But most of them don't really like people, don't like to be pet, and so they might come and sniff you and then go away. But yeah, they're friendly, and we like to have groups out to see them. They're fun to watch.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for letting us come and visit your farm today.
Well, thanks for coming. Yeah, it's fun to have people on the farm.
Well, friends, I think our goats have gone goodbye, and it is time for us to leave too. We've so enjoyed having you join us on this Friday field trip adventure with the Portage County Public Library. Bye, friends!